Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Merry Kwanzaa, Happy New Year's! Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2018. It's time for the TRIDENTcast. Let's open this bubbly. Ah!
Oh,
I didn't get
Happy New Year! Woo! Theme song. All right, people, it is officially New Year's Day 2018. Where were you on New Year's? Did you go see the ball drop in Times Square? Did you go see the ball drop in Dubai? Did you sit at home and cry? Did you eat some French fries?
I see where this is going.
Did you call up your girlfriend and lie?
Do you have a rhyming dictionary for Christmas?
Yes, I do. So anyway, it is. Here you go. It's now 2018. It is the year of the Lord's. I think 2018 is going to be our year. I feel. Oh, okay. There was a little.
Yeah, I was going to say there were enough.
I see. I see. All right, we'll just do that.
I see.
What's
we
the
go.
alcohol content of champagne?
Of champagne?
Probably like 11,
Let's see.
12, somewhere around there.
So we're drinking a Dechancey Cremant de Lure, a Pélion Cremant de Lure Contrôle, a méthode traditionnelle, et c'est brut.
12 and a half.
C'est brut. You know, I love the brut.
French Canadian.
Similar
you
to
know.
white
Yeah.
wine,
Quebec
Okay.
City, here we come.
So, yep, I'm gonna need a little more.
Okay.
which is what it basically is.
All right.
It's got like soft blanc in it and stuff.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Happy end of a calendar year.
Yeah.
Yep.
To 2018.
Yep.
Being our year.
And also to you, the watchers and listeners, especially the people who subscribe to our Patreon, because thanks to you, although we did not release an album this year was our most profitable year ever. Thanks to your support, we actually beat out the year of that Frostburn was released by like $50 this year. So thank you so much.
Stocks are up. Time to invest.
Stocks are up. So we were talking before the TRIDENTcast, and this one might be a little short because we don't have a whole lot to talk about because we've just basically been in the studio 24/7 ever since. Ever since the last TRIDENTcast, basically. One thing we do have, thanks to our wonderful, wonderful fans, the bakers, is a baker tray of baker goodies. We have some, in the green, we have sorghum cookies. There's a little bit of peanut butter cookies in there too, but I ate most of them.
Yeah, I want some of that.
They also sent these, which are walnut bourbon balls. And they additionally sent a bunch of Buckeyes. And they sent these in the mail. And the Buckeyes had all sort of melted and coalesced into a giant Buckeye of Sauron that Katie and I ended up just eating, like...
With a fork and knife.
Yeah, basically over the course of many days. We just take a giant chunk off and just go, ow. You know? And then we just feel terrible about ourselves. Speaking of the bakers, they surprised us with probably one of the coolest. Oh, got some walnut there. Ah.
Like walnut shell. Mm-hmm. Surprise!
I did say watch out for the shells because you can really crack your teeth on them. Anyway, the bakers surprised us by getting matching Lords of the Trident tattoos, which is incredible. They are the first non-band members to have Lords of the Trident tattoos. And I gotta tell you, I don't know about you guys, but it's a weird feeling when somebody gets a tattoo, like, of your band. It's a big responsibility to not suck.
Keeps you a bit more accountable.
Yeah. Brian, you were saying
No
a
loafing.
couple people had gotten Luna Mortis tattoos, right?
At least one. I remember seeing one at least.
Oh,
What did it look like?
It was the Luna Mortis logo. It was super cool. I think it was a picture on the internet. I don't think I ever actually met the person. I don't believe. And we broke up like 3 months later.
Oh.
So
Yeah, the album's still
whoever you are out there, I'm sorry. I'm glad you like the record, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. You might wonder what is in these lightweight paper bags. You know, is this where we keep our drugs? Is this where we keep our
Colostomy bag.
Yeah, our colostomy bags? No, this is where we keep our popcorn because for Christmas.
They're going to hyperventilate with the.
For Christmas, my parents got me an awesome popcorn machine, which I'll put a picture of up right here. It's like an old-timey, cool-looking little popcorn machine that now lives in our basement and is now the band popcorn apparatus. So
What flavor are you
Next to
rocking?
it, one of those,
I'm doing-
oh, sorry.
Oh, the flavor that I'm rocking is the buffalo chicken.
Oh yeah.
With quite a healthy amount of movie butter popcorn. Yep, and it goes right up the nose. The buffalo goes right up the nose.
Oh.
So, sorry, Aki, you were saying?
Oh, next you need to get one of those like boxes with the fake fortune teller. And,
Oh yeah. You know, like
like Madam, what is it? What do they call it?
Zoltan.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
we gotta get a big keyboard on the floor and eat Oreos for supper. and
That's right.
We're there.
So I'm slowly but surely turning this
Call
basement.
Tom Hanks.
Slowly but surely turning this basement into like a crappy knockoff version of Bar Dunk.
Yeah.
So,
Larry's Ren Fair is coming up.
yep, Larry's Ren Fair is coming up in
February.
Larry's Winter Ren Fair. We have a couple of shows coming up very soon.
Oh, we do, don't we?
Um,
We're actually, yeah.
this next weekend, we are opening up the Boss Mead and Metal Festival, and big news announcement here for the podcasts for the people who are listening. The Lords of the Trident Mad with Power Mead, the cranberry, tamarind, blackcurrant, sparkling, amazing
Extravaganza.
mead, extravaganza, will be coming out in bottles in your local grocery store, assuming that you're in like the southern half of Wisconsin.
Woo!
Yep.
And you'll be on it.
All of us.
All of us will be on it.
All of our big dumb faces made the bottle cover, the label, if you will.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
But the opacity on the rest of us is like lowered in Photoshop.
You know what?
so it's
Actually, you will appreciate this. They put your face like right behind the text, so like your eyes are peeking out from behind, like Lords of the Trident approved. I'm gonna
And if
actually
you look very closely, we also used a picture where you didn't have a shirt on. So, Aki's pecs.
Oh yeah, just
That sexy calendar we did.
Yes.
yeah. We just sent them that one.
Everyone else has like a recent picture.
Yeah, and Aki's got the sexy calendar picture. So
Final
I'm putting
photo.
I'll put up the label right here, but I'll just kind of pass this around. This is the final version that you guys can take a peek at.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. I'm super, the reason that they even considered bottling this mead is because of how popular it
His
got.
eyes.
Yep.
Peeking
Yep.
out.
You can
An
see it.
awkward pose.
So you can see, like, right up there, his eyes just sort of peeking out just out of the
Right under
corner.
bottle.
I'm under the government warning.
Yeah. Watch. What does that mean? Is that some sort of secret code? Is Brent actually working for the government?
I'll admit that at Mad with Power, I didn't actually get any of it.
Yeah. It sold out
because
so fast.
It sold out, and just also going on 6 of 6 bands, I wanted to not get drunk before I played.
Mhm.
So by the time I finally got, like, all right, it's time, and all gone. So at the first Metal Church last month,
Viking.
Viking
but
Church.
that's what I meant. Thank you. They still had some left over there, and so I finally had a goblet proper of the, and it's really good. It's the Hammer Smash Cherry has been my favorite for quite a while, and this is very, very close to usurping that.
Yeah.
So
I
great stuff.
might be a little biased, but I think it's going to go neck and neck with Hammer Smashed. I really do.
I think
So-
I think it already does. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time they have it on tap at the meadery, it sells out in like a week or two, and it's gone.
10 nanoseconds.
So I'm really excited that it's like a thing, and that it's going to be big dumb faces are going to be in grocery stores, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah. I want to get a bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so weird, yeah.
Well, and you know that it's funny because that's why this month we're we got to thank our sponsors, and of course we're sponsored by Cold Cock Whiskey. Cold Cock, put some cock in your mouth, Dad.
It's black too.
Yeah.
Big black cock.
Yep, in your mouth. No, we,
I don't want to get too off topic, but I always find it funny in like comedies and whatnot, and in real life, and whenever like they pull up in a drawer and there's the sex toys and the dildos and whatnot, it's always like exceptionally hilarious and out of place when it's like a giant big black dildo.
oh yeah.
It's just like you expect to see, you expect someone to have like some regular dildos, and then there's a big black one. And you're like, whoa, what the?
What? Why would you have that?
Whoa!
Whoa!
There'll be some pictures up here.
Right, there you go. We'll do a Google image search. So if you were a fan of big black dildos, make sure to check out Cold Cock Whiskey. They don't actually sponsor us, but they're in the place of Boss Mead this time.
Because I drank the...
Because he drank our prop bottle, which was a real bottle full of mead. Because we were doing some filming a couple nights ago, and we've been also doing some filming today and yesterday and a couple nights ago.
And we will after this.
And we will after this. There's a couple things that are coming out, and I can't really say what they are quite yet. I think you'll enjoy them. One of them is quite complicated, and I want to give a shout out to the person that helped us out, who asked that we did not name them on the video shoot, which we can't tell you about. So the person who we won't name,
Vaguebook.com.
thank you for your help.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
super vague. What I will say about it is that the
Checks out.
first video that we did has a lot of green screen work. And so we moved the couches. We did put down the green.
We literally just moved them now. For
Yeah,
this
we moved them
podcast.
back.
There are teasers on Facebook and Instagram, though. So if you want to be cunning about it, there are ways of getting to the bottom of it.
Oh God! It just goes right up the nose. Oh, God damn! Oh, God, that buffalo.
What else was that? I was just going to say something else, but he's dying. So maybe I can talk for a second.
Also, if you're on
You make it?
Patreon, I've got it. I'm good. Just need more booze. If you're on Patreon, then you're at the behind the scenes level, which is $8 or above, then you've seen a little sneak peek video that I just kind of threw together.
Oh, you put that up for them?
Some of the
Okay.
footage, yeah. It's really just kind of like a shitty render that I did really, really fast. It's going to look nothing like that, the final version.
But it's a ballpark.
It's kind of like what we're going for in a sense, and it'll give you an idea of what the final music video is going to look like. One thing I can say about the process is that there was so much green screen work and so many angles to this music video that in order to have my computer actually be able to process any of it, I had to like render out all of the green screen footage, which took over 2 days. And it filled up my hard drive completely. It was like, it ended up being like 1.5 terabytes of raw rendered footage.
Wow. Didn't you tell me you were filming 5 hours?
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
about 5 hours.
I was there for... Yeah, I did about 4.5 hours worth of takes the other night. It was a thing, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Labor of love.
that's going to turn out great. I think everybody's going to love it. And everybody's going to love this other music video that we're working on right now as well. And speaking of that, one thing that we released recently was we started releasing acoustic tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on the Patreon at any level, $1, $2, $50, $500, firstborn children, whatever, you got a copy of our acoustic rendition of 0 Hour for free. And every month for the next 2 years, we're going to be releasing a acoustic rendition version of one of our hits.
Well, any comments or critiques of that tune, we'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah.
So
Because we we recorded it all ourselves, mixed it all ourselves, mastered it all ourselves. So
really trying to kind of maybe corner the Triple M market just a smidge.
oh yeah, get in on the easy listening.
It was kind of a cool experience too, like going back to these songs, especially like the ones they're already recorded and like coming up with like guitar, coming up with like guitar solos and whatnot, and like approaching it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing a metal song on a box.
Kind of, yeah, cajon, yeah.
A whole lot different than having 7 drums in front of you. Yeah.
It's very
And we're not done. I mean, we've got a handful of them recorded, but we're going to keep going. We still have tracks to do. So
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got
the
8,
to-do
9.
list is a few pages long, I think, at this point.
And so if we're gonna do 2 years, we gotta get 24. So,
Yep.
so we got 8 or 9 done, I think, at this point, something like that. Or done-ish, close to done, something like that. Refill. Yep. So, let me ask everybody what their any other. Oh yeah, right. So upcoming shows. We kind of got off on a tangent. Upcoming shows. We are playing this weekend at the Mead and Metal Fest at Boss Meadery. We're playing at 4:30. So get there early, 4:30 to 5:30, and then that's it. We're opening the night. Normally the Mead and Metal Fest go from like 2 to 6.
Yeah, they're trying something a little new this year.
So
I
they're
think.
moving it a little later.
And it's important. It's at the Mead Hall. It's not at High Noon Saloon.
Yep.
That's
But very close still.
very close, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same as it's been the previous years.
Yeah. So don't go to High Noon because there won't be anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we won't be there. So.
Right. I can announce this here on the podcast. It hasn't been officially announced yet, but at the end of the month, the 27th of January, we are playing a show at Union South in UW-Madison, a night with Lords of the Trident and Psycho Stick.
Woo! It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be us and them, and we play an hour and a half, they play an hour and a half, and it's going to be free. Totally free.
How much does this free concert cost?
$0. Yeah. Save all your money for the merch. Save all your money for the beer, for your Uber rides home, and to and fro.
And I'm sorry, do you say Union South or Memorial Union?
Union South.
That will be interesting because
Yeah.
we've done Rathskeller, we've done outside of Memorial Union. We did Union South once, opening up for All Montana. Wait, no.
Nope.
Oh, Canada.
Keep going.
Birmingham.
Oh, Montreal.
Of Montreal.
Of Montreal, sorry. Of Montreal.
Oh, Canada.
Fun fact, it's so cold in many areas of Canada that a number of cities, including Ottawa, they canceled the New Year's celebration because they said it was colder than in Antarctica and even parts of Mars.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I know,
Definitely
nuts.
colder than the sun.
I heard that on NPR the other day. Anyway,
Oh, HQ is live right now. Unfortunately, I'll be missing this one.
But yeah, other than that
HQ?
one time opening for of Montreal,
Mm-hmm.
we haven't played the Union South before, right?
We have not. And that was when we opened for Of Montreal. We opened Union South. That was the first night Union South
'cause
was
we
open.
won the UW Battle of
Battle
the
of the
Bands.
Bands.
Yeah.
And Of Montreal was pretty nice. When they were playing, I snuck into their dressing room and I stole a large plate of chocolate dipped strawberries, a case of Red Bull, and a couple of bags of Sour Patch Kids. So sorry Of Montreal, but
You lose.
you lose.
Yeah. I still think it's really funny that like
Good day, sir.
a lot of my not a lot, but a fair amount of my friends from high school who are became fairly hipster. I don't not saying as a negative, but like, that I hadn't like really talked to in like years. When we got that show of Montreal, I all of a sudden got like 3 Facebook messages from like random friends from high school that I hadn't really stayed in contact with that were just like, "Whoa, you're playing with Of Montreal," and I was like,
Look who's come
Yeah.
crawling back to the
Right.
Aki Meister.
That's right.
That's what you said, right?
I will never forget, as long as I live, I will never forget the look of the first row of Montreal fans when we played. It was like a sea of hot girls in tank tops with like feathers in their hair and like face paint, and they're all like, "I just want to fucking dance all night. I'm gonna just do this." You know, we get up there.
Margaritas.
We just margaritas. We just get up there and we're like, yeah, and they're like, and there's just like
complete control,
and they're just their faces just drop, and they were like, what? And I remember one of them looking into the other one and going like, what? You know.
We made a lot of new fans in that show, though.
We did, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
They were saying what to the splendor of
of the metal.
They're amazing.
Well, I was gonna say Elliot, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Elliot met that one
Oh,
girl.
it did pick up a chick there, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Is it-
was the
what-
main takeaway.
I was gonna say, was it? Is
She
it?
came
Is
out to a
it?
few shows.
Is it a show if he doesn't?
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, well, this was a lasting one. It lasted more than this one.
Yeah.
It lasted 1.5.
Yep. So so we got that coming up. We're really excited about. We're working on a bunch of other shows in. We're going to North Carolina in March. Gonna go see Mega Colossus and Tommy. Hey Tommy, if you're watching, Happy New Year. You're my spirit animal. I love you. I picked up, per Tommy's suggestion, I picked up. Oh God! Oh God! No! Oh, everything's falling down.
Breaking my house.
I saw that the other day while we were recording is Saxon, right? Yeah.
I picked up this Riot album, Thundersteel. It's pretty good.
I love the backside
Yeah,
of it.
look at the backside of it. I'll try to put the picture up here. Like,
Amazing.
yeah, there's some dudes. And then I also
There's some
picked up-
dudes, questionably.
Yeah.
And then I also picked up this Saxon album. I was up in Superior, Wisconsin for the holidays, visit my folks, and picked up some albums.
So it's a funny. Sorry to interject. I was actually, oddly enough, when I was recording the other day and I saw a Saxon LP. I had to go home and listen to Saxon's Metalhead.
Yeah,
They literally have a song called Metalhead. And it's about aliens.
it's about aliens.
Yeah,
Checks
I think
out.
they have like a metal
Checks
exoskeleton, so hence they can call it Metalhead.
Ah, I see. Really good solo. But yeah, other than that, I mean, really, we've just been recording and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry, I
Aki.
just wanted to say, I'm really excited too.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
But we're probably going to get play in my hometown, Carbondale, and St. Louis, right?
yes. In May, we're playing St. Louis and Carbondale. Those dates have been solidified. And yeah, check the website for more details. TRIDENT.com. We're slowly but steadily adding a bunch of dates and confirming things for next year.
Iowa too, if we can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited. I didn't even ask him to, but I emailed my friends Dan and Tom.
Yeah.
And just let them know. And I didn't expect this, but Dan's just like, I'm getting plane tickets. Just let me know the day.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like the time that your friends came to
yeah.
Colorado and like
Yeah.
surprised you.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
I'm excited. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah. All right, so let's two things. Speaking of being drunk at shows where you're releasing beer or alcohol, I suppose. Going back to your previous comment of I didn't get any mead because I didn't want to be drunk at the show. Droids Attack just released not this beer, but another beer called Santa Slayer. It was a chocolate cherry porter. And it clocked in.
Wow.
It clocked in much like the Coffee Bomb, which we have not taste tested yet. Clocked in at something like 9.5%.
Ooh.
Damn.
And I ended up dancing as the robot at the release party. And Brad had quite a few of the beers. he was pretty drunk. He was a happy camper.
That's the singer guitarist, right?
That's the singer guitarist. So anyway, I thought maybe we could bring the old Coffee Bomb out and give it a shot. A little taste test here on the podcast.
Are all their beers from Deadbird?
I think so. I'm not 100% on that. It's just,
Where's Deadbird based out of?
Deadbird is based out of Madison.
They are?
Yeah. Which one is?
I know. I've
One of
heard
them
of them.
had-
I have some of their glasses.
Yours
I
has
ended
red.
up-
This one
I
had
just didn't know
had
they
the
were-
champagne in it. This one had the champagne.
That one had the
for a
champagne in it?
second.
Did it?
For a hot,
Oh yeah, it did.
For a hot minute.
A hot minute. So anyway, I was picking up a couple of bottles to bring home for the holidays, and I actually ended up running into the owner of Deadbird up over at the Hy-Vee, kind of by where we film here. And she's like, "Oh, thank you for buying our beer." And I'm like, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm the owner." So anyway, I really like this beer specifically.
Coffee Bot.
Coffee Bomb. So now they've got they had the Blood Orange IPA, which was the Psychobot. They have the Coffee Bomb and the Santa Slayer. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See what we
Here's
got.
the Droids Attack and beers and stuff.
Okay.
I believe this one's 9.2%.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Really kind of kicks a bit.
It's creamy.
Oh, it doesn't. See, to me, it doesn't kick at all.
I think it kicks kind of on the backswing a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit in the backswing.
But
it's as smooth as.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's very coffee-y.
That's delicious.
Got a lot of coffee flavor to it. That's one that I could really, some 9-10% beers you drink one and
That's
you're like
dangerous,
good.
like-
But right, this one,
I can throw this back all day.
and I think that's what
And
happened.
then I throw back.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's what happened to Brad at the release show. Like he's like, because it's so drinkable.
Yeah.
He probably had like 3-4, and I mean,
Oh,
3-4 at 10%. Like, oh man,
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh,
Dangerously
that's
good.
rough. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Nice.
So, anyway, so that was a lot of fun. Santa Slayer was put out via Rockhound Brewing, I think, not Deadbird. And they don't have
Collaborating with a lot of different breweries. It's kind of
yeah, yeah. Well, I think they know like a guy, like a brewer, and he's a slut. Just jumps around everywhere.
Brewer slut.
He's a brewer slut.
So is Brian
Yes, I am.
for the sports team.
That's true.
So I had this image would be like hilarious if like we released a beer and it was like a shitty light pilsner.
Oh no, that would never. That would
No, I know.
never happen. That would never happen. I would.
He drove a dump truck full of money up to our door.
No.
There were hundreds just blowing off the back of
Okay.
the street.
If they drove a dump truck up to our door, then maybe that would happen. But I mean, yeah. So,
You'd still at least make it like a good tasting light lager.
I
Tried
just.
Corona.
Oh God, no. I could never look any of our fans in the face again. I'd always meet people and be
You
like,
just have
"Hi."
to hold up your money shield and be like, "Oh, it's okay back here."
Yep.
Trident 30. Beer 30.
Hey, what was everybody's favorite Christmas/holiday gift that they got this year? Let's start with Brent.
I got I'm gonna say 2. Fuck you.
Oh,
I got a LP of Master Reality by Black Sabbath.
Oh.
Sanchez gave me that. And then I got a double-edged razor blade for shaving my head.
Oh.
And I can put a picture up there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I cut the shit out of my head the first time. There was blood everywhere.
yeah.
It was pretty metal.
Oh.
This is pretty metal.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
The gift that I got that I've definitely used the most so far is the SNES Classic or whatever you call
nice.
it. Yeah. So it's like literally the console is smaller than this phone.
Really?
Yeah, it's tiny. Like you can hold it in the palm of your hand.
I didn't know it was that small.
Yeah.
It's little.
Yeah. It's basically like a Raspberry Pi.
Mm.
With an
Yeah.
SNES cover.
And it comes loaded with 20 games. I've already played through Super Metroid twice.
Oh,
I'm playing
nice.
Final Fantasy 3, 6.
Did you ever play Star Fox 2?
No, I haven't gotten that yet, but Star Fox, you can play Star Fox 2 if you beat the first level of Star Fox 1. Star Fox 2 gets unlocked. Super Mario World, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Kirby's Dream Course, Secret of Mana.
Kirby's Dream Land, Street Fighter.
It's like making
Super
this
Ghouls and Ghosts,
nostalgic
Earthbound, I
hearing
want
all
to.
these.
Oh,
little names.
okay.
Donkey Kong
Games
Country
to play
1.
through.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
It's amazing.
Beyond that, I got Tosinabasi's Thump DVD. So I can play with your thumb and do all the weirdness. And I got the Per Nilsson Scar guitar DVD as well.
Wait,
cool.
he has his own
Solid.
guitar method?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got those DVDs. I've played through the books that come along with them. I haven't actually played through the DVD yet. So
I still remember at that
More to
practice when you played the Numenon Phenomenon. Man, it's it's crazy. There's been a few times where like I'd have like moments of like inspiration where I'll be like, I'm an okay guitarist. I'm gonna take a look at this Guitar Pro, and then like after one bar, I'm just like,
I'm pretty good, and then you describe Symmetry. I'm not.
no.
I'm not.
there's still one run in that solo that I can't quite hit, but the rest of it is. I don't have it under my fingers right now, but it's a good one.
Okay.
Please, sir.
For me, my favorite gift was actually the popcorn machine. It's
pretty
been really
awesome.
fun.
It's definitely paid dividends thus far.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun addition to the band practice area. We can have popcorn whenever we feel like it.
Greasy fingers
Like
all over
kings.
the fretboard.
Yep.
Damn hell ass kings.
Damn hell.
If
Yeah,
you,
that-
if
that
you only
grease will help
had
our
the
legato.
butter and like salt, it wouldn't be as cool. But you have all the other flavors.
Yeah.
That's what. Made it.
What I did when I got it all set up, I ran out and I bought as many like shakeable flavors as they sell. So I've got nacho cheese, buffalo, garlic parmesan, kettle corn, caramel, and
Movie theater
like
salt or
movie
something.
theater salt, and then movie theater butter.
They do
which
make a jalapeno and cheddar as well,
yeah, I just
and a white cheddar.
yeah.
The white cheddar might be good.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm not a jalapeno guy.
Fair enough.
I just don't like it. So, yeah, that was really cool. Heidi bought me another black light, which you probably can't see. It's out of frame. But this black light that's right here broke. And Heidi's like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't really have a list because I just buy all the things that I want when I want them. So,
I'm an
maybe,
adult now.
yeah, I'm an adult. Maybe you just give me a black light. So she did, and it arrived broken.
It arroved brick.
It arroved brickin'. It was bricked. The funny story, when we were building this room, I only had it in the budget for 2 black lights. This room has 5 black lights right now. The reason it has 5 black lights is when I bought the first black light, it arroved brickin'. And so I called up Amazon and I said, "Yo, brickin'." I said, "Yo, this thing is broken," and it was just the bulb that arrived broken. And they're like, "Oh my god, so sorry. We'll send you a new one right away." And in a very sly method of typing, I'm like, "Would you like me to like ship back the broken glass to you?" And they're like, No, please, just discard it. I'm like, yes, I shall. But I kept the
fixture.
The fixture. I just bought another blacklight bulb down at Home Depot. Boom.
Nice.
And then I got another one, and that one arroved brickin'. And so I did it again. So I had 4. And then when this one arroved brickin', I did it again, and now I have 5.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep going until I bust a fuse or until this whole house burns down.
The system works.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my favorite.
That's
Aki.
great. I guess I didn't really get any gifts. I did get one from Ty at the I told him specifically not to give me anything for my birthday, and he found a loophole. I forgot to also say I didn't want anything for Christmas.
Yep.
So he gave me an Amazon gift card, which I very appreciate. Thank you.
That's like pretty much money.
Merry Birthmas.
You
Yeah.
still wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
I just don't like gifts. I'm weird.
Yep.
I'm gonna get you the best Kwanzaa present.
No, do not get me a present. Don't give me a present.
Oh yeah, he didn't say Kwanzaa. He didn't say
I don't
Hanukkah.
like
So many
receiving
holidays.
gifts. No,
Yeah.
it's not
Festivus.
Flag Day.
I don't know. If
Oh, Flag Day.
Yeah.
Boxing,
Arbor Day. We'll get him a
Boxing
tree.
Day.
The worst is
Buy
like
him a whole tree.
when you're in a relationship and like, like if they don't get you a present, then you can get them like a shitty present.
Yeah.
Or and like it won't like be as big of a deal.
Yeah.
But if they get you a gift and they put a bunch of thought in it, then you're really fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're left
You're
to
done
deal
for.
with the stress and the guilt of
Right.
reciprocating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like 3 months out of Christmas, I'll be like, fuck, what am I going to get? Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh, I hate shopping for presents.
Oh yeah.
I usually go like the day of or the day before if I'm lucky. It's terrible.
I always ask the people like, just say, hey, give me a list. Tell me exactly what you want. Give me a list. Give me links. And that's
Yeah, I feel like if they know how it goes with guys, they'll like put hints on Facebook or something, so you can like just yeah.
Well, you don't have to mess around with
Yeah.
hints even. Just be like, look, what do you want for your birthday? Give me a list. Give me links. Give me a list. I'm a guy. I'm not gonna figure this out.
Yeah, you gotta be blunt with those guys.
Yeah.
Usually I go to Bavaria House and get a bunch of sausage and one Jaegers for people.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one right by my house?
Yeah.
Oh,
Baron
okay.
Sausage
Jared
Kitchen.
sausage and one Jaegers and cheese.
Is
Well, the
that
next time you
one-
go there, you'll have to come by and say hi.
I will.
Is
Yeah,
that one
because that's like
Kentucky Road
1
that goes
minute
right
from my
Fitchburg?
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1
What?
minute from my place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I tried to go there this year, but for some reason they were closed at like 3. It was like an obnoxiously early time. So
They got
I
all
missed
sor-
there.
yeah.
Plus but I went to Brennan's. So
I don't know why.
And Brennan's is on its way out,
And I was
too.
just like,
Really?
Yeah.
they're coming
here's a
back.
big black
Oh, they are?
Polish
Oh,
sausage.
okay. I didn't hear that.
Even though, why would it be black?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a black
talking about
sausage.
big-
Blood sausage.
Yeah.
Blood sausage.
Big black sausage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's like
The
a
best
Bavaria
kind of
house.
sausage.
Do you have
That
any black Polish sausages?
you can I think Andrew and I have been in there a few times. We you can also find some really nice like European chocolates
At
that you
Bavaria?
that you
Yeah.
can't like find anywhere else.
Oh yeah,
around
no, it's
here.
all like I think it's
all
mostly
imported, yeah.
stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So,
like
yeah.
crackers, like candies.
And then during
chocolate.
the summer they'll do like on
Do
like
brat-
yeah like
yeah.
Wednesdays and Fridays or something
Yeah.
they'll do
I need to check that out. Bavaria House.
yeah.
TRIDENTCast, sponsored by Bavaria House.
they cook brats and you can go in and like get a brat and some chips or whatever and
You spend a lot of money really fast.
sit by the little drainage pond
They
and
don't give
eat.
They don't give their Jaegers away. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Right.
But they're
Right.
delicious.
What's your favorite gift besides big black Polish sausage?
Oh, that's a tough one then. I also got an Amazon gift card, but probably my favorite gift was my parents paying for my adoption fee for my new dog.
Oh, your new puppy.
Aw.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw last TRIDENTCast.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yes.
Since
So-
we've talked so much
I
about
was so ready to be like, you're adopted? Like,
I
I
paid
started
my
thinking
adoption.
about it
Surprise.
before you finished the sentence.
My parents paid for my adoption fee.
I remember trying
They're
that
so
like a year
nice.
ago when
They
Joe
finally
was
paid off the adoption
bad fucking
mortgage.
news.
Yeah.
You're finally theirs.
Since we've been talking so
It's one
much
of the
about
worst
I'm
things I
finally
think I've ever
legit.
tasted, to be honest.
since we've been talking so much about parents and how much you hate your dad, I think it's time for a break from our sponsors.
They're both bad.
Cold cock whiskey.
That and that are both
Have
really
some
shitty.
whiskey in your mouth.
That's like root beer, isn't it? Or something?
Just a little, not too much.
Oh, that tastes like JJO.
For us, okay.
I was like, oh no, I don't want
Why did I do that?
No, I was
They're
just
not
I was just telling him. I remember doing that one and that is that root beer and that one over there.
Yeah,
like
the
root beer?
chicken cock. We had the cock whiskey challenge. Yeah, grab that. Grab the chicken cock.
No, I still remember from like a
Oh.
year and a half ago when we did that. It was I bet
Yeah.
it hasn't gotten any better since then.
Oh no, it's so like the cold cock whiskey and the chicken cock whiskey were on like fire sale at Hy-Vee for $5 each. And I'm like, $5 for whiskey? Like, I know it's gonna be bad, but like, I wonder how bad.
I gotta say, like, concerning alcohol content, that's a good deal, even if it's shitty.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You can get drunk, like, multiple times from
At
a
least it's
bottle of
brown.
$25.
Yeah. So this one is a root beer.
Ah,
But it gives you the hangover from hell too.
Yeah.
Did they pay you $5 to take it, or did you have to pay
God
them?
damn, I had to pay them.
Oh, that's a rip-off.
I don't know why.
This, tastes
It's been a
still-
long
Still
day.
as terrible as it
Still,
used to be.
still tastes like
It's
JJO.
it's been a long day, and I think I need to, like, remind myself what pain feels like.
Yeah, yeah.
I did this
Just a
morning,
tiny bit.
There you go.
so
I remember.
came last night.
I remember
Okay.
now.
New Glarus,
I remember then
and
too.
we stayed
But
at
I
a
also
friend's
remember
parents'
now.
House. They had this bottle of apple brandy from 1971.
Uh-huh.
It had never been
Ooh.
opened, and they
Oh.
opened it up.
Yeah.
It was clear. I took a very, very small sip, but it was actually kind of good. Somebody
That
took a
sounds
large-
actually really good.
Somebody took a larger sip, and they about keeled over.
Well, I bet it was pretty fire watery,
yeah,
but
very
I
tiny sip. It was like you could really taste the apple.
I like my brandy.
But it was clear.
I was summer of 2012. I spent 2 weeks in Croatia, and I definitely left with a giant bottle of it's called Slivovitz, which is
Slivovitz.
which is Croatian plum brandy. And it's definitely a little fire watery, but it's really interesting. If you mix it with like a little bit of Coke, all of a sudden the plum taste is just like, whew. It's really good. So yeah, I would have enjoyed giving that a try. I love brandy.
Yeah.
So
It was interesting. The bottle was like a white painted bottle, and it had like this kind of decorative like apple leaf tree
Interesting.
branch thing on it, and it was old.
That's cool.
You could tell it was old.
what the hell you got there?
So I feel like Aki and I at least need to get the taste out of our mouths of all that cock.
Does that say barley wine?
Oh my god!
So when I was up in the Northland,
Alcoholics of the Trident here.com.
I went to Ben Pedal Brewing, which we all went to.
Yeah,
Remember
I
when we went up
it.
to our cabin trip? They came out with a special series, a session barley wine. which actually is very, very good.
Do we play
So
cribbage
what is
there?
the
We played cribbage at there.
What is the alcohol content on them?
I've
big
been trying to find that out. I can't figure it out.
space.
They don't have it anywhere on the bottle.
It's a session,
Oh, it's 7.1. Sorry.
I was going
That's
to
a
say,
session.
if it's a session, it has to be lower, but still, for a session, that's a high alcohol content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was a
I've
fun
already
weekend.
had a few of these,
It was a really good weekend.
and I like it.
Cool, that's good.
Yep. So
Give me a little.
Give me like a splash.
Yeah, that's plenty.
a splash.
Way less than
I go,
that.
"Woo!"
That's good.
I love
Stop it!
Woo!
Man, that
I also got.
chicken coop won't go away.
I also have their cold press black. If you continue black, if you want to be on the coffee thing. You know what?
That's so nice.
This podcast has gone off the rails. I say we bring it back. I say we bring it back to where the people want it to be.
Give the people what they want.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, anti Aki's cat picture of the month.
Woo!
There it is.
Woo.
Yeah, pusses.
Aki, can you tell us
Ooh.
about your cat picture?
Aki's
Yes.
pussy of the
This
month.
cat's name is This cat's name is Tangerine because of his color. He's kind of an orangey color, and he's like a tabby, but almost has like semi-Bengal
he's
feelings
cute.
to it. And I love his goofy way of sitting.
Yeah.
Like that's how my dog used to sit.
Oh,
And I don't know, like normally cats sit with like a kind of like cold aloofness or whatnot, or
Like a statuesque sort of like.
yeah, but that one has kind of like a fun, goofy one. Like that's
Like he's-
Simba after he met that boar and that strange creature.
Timon and
that
Pumbaa.
Yeah, the one with the boar.
Kind of sitting there like a fat guy, just kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, he just has that like fun. He's learned that Hakuna the batata.
Yeah.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Initially, this reminds me of
You know, do you remember? Do you remember on your
Mm-hmm.
birthday when we would sing Hakuna Matata
Still kind of like it.
to you, but in the tune of your proper name, Kira Shimada.
Oh, yeah.
What a wonderful phrase,
Kira Shimada.
Ain't no passing phase.
Oh, that's remarkable.
That's
Yeah.
worse than
Hey,
nothing's
you know-
good enough for Aki.
You know, I was. That's good enough for Rocky. You know, what we've dropped the ball on lately.
What?
Zingo!
Oh, we forgot Zingo.
We
That's
did.
Aki's. That's Aki's catchphrase. Hey, people that are watching this podcast, next time you see Aki, go up to him and go Zingo, and he'll just laugh
I really hope
and
you had forgotten
laugh
about that.
and laugh.
We did. That's the problem.
Yeah, we've been
If
dropping the ball with it.
If
Sorry.
Aki's working the merch booth, say Zingo and you get $1
No.
off.
You do $1 off of anything.
If I get
Just
stuck
look
in
at the
merch
predicament
booth.
we're putting him
Yeah.
in now.
So anyway, I'm sorry, Aki. Continue with your cat picture.
Oh no, that's the main things I had to say.
It
The
looks
end.
like
I
looks
like-
like.
Well, I like non-cutesy cat pictures.
Mhm,
Like I like quirky cat pictures.
cats that have some personality to them.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm at work and like I have calendars because it's like the next year,
Yeah.
and I keep getting coworkers. They're like, "Ooh, Aki, look, cute cat cute cat calendar." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
You want like a quirky cat calendar.
Yeah, I like a calendar where I see the cat. I mean, I like cats that like have personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like somebody coming up to a beer lover and being like, "Check out this Leinenkugels," and you're like, "Girlfriend, please."
Well, it comes full circle. Aki's like, look at this guitar video, and I'm like, eh. And they're like, Aki, look at this cat picture. He's like, eh.
Connoisseurs.
Aki is a connoisseur of cat pictures.
Admittedly, with the guitar videos, though, they're not just like this guy can play super fast. I normally I'm like excited about the phrasing or whatnot.
No, and to be honest, most of the videos you show me are actually very good.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah.
I take pride in the guitar videos I find.
Absolutely.
That said, it might be the chicken coop or the beer talking, but after this podcast, I'm going to subject you to a saxon solo. That metalhead
Ooh.
solo.
Ooh.
There's some whammy bar flutters, and I got to tell you.
You know,
So there's
Saxon,
definitely some
Saxon
whammy butt
is,
going on.
You know, Saxon is headlining the Legions of Metal Fest this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
We
The
played
world
it before.
thing.
Yeah, we'll see about Legions this year. There's a lot of backstory that I don't feel like really
I know,
getting
that's
into
the
on the
one in
podcast.
Chicago,
I don't
right?
feel like airing my grievances publicly. Let's just say that there are grievances. So anyway, So I would say that you'd better not air your grievances. But what would Brett say that
Oh, sorry.
you'd better... What? What are we going to do?
Can I
You can
interject?
say...
Oh,
I had this smooth transition,
No,
and then
no,
it just
no, no,
derailed.
no,
ruined it.
No, it's fine.
Continue.
Rocky, go.
Just
section.
because we're talking about shows in Chicago, Ty and I get to see the Midnight in Chicago
Oh,
in
fuck.
March.
Yes.
And that's like my favorite synthwave band along with FM84.
I have not been as excited to see a show, probably in a good 10 years as this show. I am so excited. This is the Midnight's first show outside of LA. This is like the first time they've ever been outside of LA, and they're playing Chicago. And Aki and I got tickets, and we are going. Oh, we're so excited! I am just.
We're going with Josh, right?
Yep.
When is that?
March 15th, March 18th,
Yes,
something like
15th.
15th. Oh
There's
my
gonna be
god.
some sexy saxophone.
We're gonna have a night full of hot sax.
I
There's
hope
gonna
they
be
have, like-
hot sax everywhere. It's gonna be me and Aki and hot sax.
I hope they have like a couple like hot chicks like dancing to like the beat and like the saxophone.
Oh, they probably will. Or they'll
Yeah.
just have digital chicks.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, bro. What should you better do?
Oh.
What you better do?
Just you can
No,
we
let's
could-
talk about since it's New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of make it open discussion. What do people really think about them? How do you? Have any of you guys ever really done one before?
No.
I did Whole30 last year. That only lasted a month.
You did what?
Whole30, it's like a diet.
Oh,
I
okay.
still remember you
So
lost
they
5
lasted for 30.
You lost 5 pounds in a month. I remember. You
Oh.
told me like you weren't allowed to check till the end of the month, and then you checked and you lost 5 pounds.
Okay.
You lost 5 pounds
You
and you
remember
weighed
better than I
70
do.
pounds.
I if I had a resolution, it would be to I'm gonna be well, and I've done this successfully for the past couple of months, but I'm gonna keep sticking to my fasting diet. I'm on a
It's been
fasting
working
diet.
pretty well, right?
What's that?
It's been working well.
8-hour deal, right?
Yeah. So I can only eat in an 8-hour time span. But what I end up doing is I want to exercise when I'm in a fasting mode, and I exercise at like 5 p.m. most days. So what that translates to is I eat dinner, and then I don't eat anything until dinner again. So I only eat one meal a day now.
You
And
don't even do lunch.
no lunch.
Whoa.
So I don't eat any calories at all until dinner, and then same thing the next night. I do that during the week. On the weekends, I cheat a little bit. I'll have a lunch and a dinner, but I won't have breakfast.
You probably have breakfast when you host a band, though, right?
Oh God, yes. Oh, when Psychostick comes and stays with us, I'm gonna make some breakfast.
So
I-
food stuff.
Breakfast.
That's interesting because I feel like if you were still working out, would you need those calories though still?
Well, I mean, I've got a lot of fat, so
It would be literally
Spur.
impossible for me to do that schedule.
Yeah.
Not eating all day, I would kill anyone that came across. I am
You
I
get
am
hangry.
notorious for getting incredibly hangry.
well, and that's what
Um,
people said when I was doing it. They're like, "Don't you get hangry?" And I think what happens for me is if I can eat and I am not eating and I'm hungry, then I'm hangry, right? So like if I could be eating right now, but instead I have to put up with your bullshit. You can't get your goddamn takes right, Brian. Oh, then yes, then I get hangry because I would just rather eat a hamburger, and I could eat a hamburger right now, but no, I have to put up with Brian going. No, wasn't quite right. And then I get really hangry, and I'm like, oh, But if I know I can't eat, right? If I it's 3 p.m. I can't eat till 7. And Brian's all like, then I'm like, it's a little annoying, but I couldn't eat anyway. So what is there to get hangry about?
my logic would be so out the window at that point, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different too with Taekwondo versus like if it's weightlifting. You got to have the calories to be able to push that enormous amount of weight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What I do is mostly cardio.
Like I've hiked on an empty stomach and have like felt weak, but have been able to still hike. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of curious. Like I know Elliot's not here, and he's like the food science guy. Maybe Brent can answer, but like, I only thing I'd worry with that diet is like, doesn't your body go into like starvation mode, and then you actually
Break down muscle instead of...
Yeah, I guess I feel like with one meal, exactly, like
Sure.
I worry it would break down muscle, and also some people actually gain weight when they skip meals because
their body's trying to conserve.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh,
I've actually I read some scientific studies, some meta analysis of like fasting, and to be fair, there's not a whole lot of, it's not like there's 1,000 studies, but like a meta analysis of like 20 studies on fasting like that says that you think it would, but actually it doesn't, as long as you keep sort of a consistent schedule. If you were to go a longer period, or if you were to like be, like one day you eat breakfast and then you don't eat breakfast for like the next 5 days, then the body kind of doesn't know what to expect.
Oh, okay,
but
that
if
makes
you
sense.
keep it on schedule, then it doesn't actually start killing your
Because the body's
muscle
great
mass
at adapting in good and bad ways. Yeah.
It definitely has worked for me. Like since my surgery, which was about 1.5 years ago, I've lost 24 pounds. So and 10 of those 24 pounds have been in the last 4 months on just fasting. And to be fair, I mean, like, there have been times during the fasting where I was just like, fuck it, for like a couple days, just because of like the holidays or Thanksgiving or whatever. So like, if I really stuck to my guns, I probably would have been even thinner. So I guess my resolution would be, I'll try to stick to my guns more.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think in general, like, if you're going to pick a resolution, it has to be something that's attainable and manageable for yourself. Like, I think a lot of people get a little bit overambitious with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pick a million things.
I think
I'm gonna
sometimes,
start
too,
working
they're like,
I'm going to lose 50 pounds in the next 3 months.
I'm going to learn how to play this. I'm going to get better at this.
Yeah.
It's just like...
I think it's true about being pragmatic about your goals.
Yeah. And I also think, like, if you have close friends or family, like, find someone to, like, keep you accountable for what you're doing. Like, if you really want to do it, like, get somebody to be like, hey, you said you want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like that term, like accountability, like just not in terms of getting someone in trouble, but holding you to the goals you set and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, sorry.
You need an accountability buddy.
Yeah.
Accountability.
So that you're accountability buddyable. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I think kind of going on what you guys are saying is, I feel like New Year's resolutions. I actually forgot to set a New Year's resolution. And whatnot.
Do you normally?
I normally like to pick something, but I want to actually chime in to say, like, I think it's also important, like, going along with holding yourself accountable, like, I think you can't just pick a resolution and just hope it happens. I mean, I think I've always been that person where, like, for many years I would set, I would set a resolution.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, it's going to happen sometime in this year.
Yeah.
But unless you take action, you actually act on it, nothing will happen.
And that's why I think, like, having someone to keep you accountable to that is what a lot of people need. It's kind of what I need too.
Yeah.
I literally, for like 4 years of my teens, every year I had this resolution to eat pork rinds, and I never tried pork. I always thought like it would just happen.
Wait, your resolution was, I'm going to eat pork rinds just once.
Yes, I never tried pork rinds until.
How about now? Have you had them now?
I had them a few months ago. But
better late than never, I guess.
Your year-long resolution.
It wasn't until
15 years ago.
Just eat pork rinds once. You could like literally drive to the store, buy some pork rinds, eat them, and you won.
I know. I just don't, I don't like off-brands and generic, ones. But every year I failed to meet the goal, and I was just like, I got to give up on this resolution.
Most people's resolution would be to like not eat pork. Right?
And then I was at work, and a coworker was like, "Hey, we have these new, ethically raised pork rinds or whatnot. Do you want one?" And it was like free, and I was like, "I guess so." And I ate it, and I was like, "Ugh!" And I'm like, I had a pork rind now.
Okay, next TRIDENTcast, I want you to get us some pork rinds. And we're
Yeah,
gonna have
we
a
kind
pork
of have
rind,
to now.
and we're gonna get a pork
I
rind
don't
taste.
like the pork rinds.
Okay.
But-
Please at least make that flavored.
Okay.
I think New Year's is, for me, it's a nice excuse to have some drinks. Beyond that, I think it is entirely arbitrary.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't do New Year's resolutions because I have 100 things to do, and 17, 18, 25 doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do. I've my to-do list is a mile long anyway. So I don't do New Year's resolutions because I'll be busy forever.
Right.
So it's not.
I mean, I'm kind of the same way. I like never really have done anything before. Like,
Yeah.
This year, I really want to get back into the gym. Like, I need to. Like, it's just something, and I've been wanting to do it for months. That's why it's not like a resolution. It's just something that.
That's why your name's like Colt Brunswiger.
Colt Brent Zwiger.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I change that?
Our new
Our newest drummer,
Colt Brunswiger.
Colt Brent Schweiger.
Yep, that's
Yes.
So that's kind of your resolution.
To be Colt Brenswiger?
No.
Yeah.
So I mean,
to be swole
Swole.
Schlagzeuger.
No, it's so
Yeah.
stereotypical, but like, I mean, it's just something that I've wanted to do, and like I need to do it.
I regularly go to the gym anyway.
Yeah.
I practice
I just
every
hate
day. I'm
the
already,
gym so much.
at the risk of sounding
Sunrise,
pompous, I'm kind of already doing everything I need to
Come to
do.
Taekwondo.
It's kind of how I feel. It's
And
That's true.
if anything, what New Year's Day actually relieves me of, and this is gonna sound super grinchy, but New Year's Day signals that the holidays are over,
Yeah.
and I can get back to fucking normal.
And I have to go back to work tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I'm ready to go back to work because I guess I like what I do. So I'm fine with it. I'm fine with getting back to my routine and regular because having all of this weird, floaty off time, like, I'm good with it for like a day. And it's like, all right, this sucks now. I would rather get back to normal and get back to what I'm doing. So if anything, New Year's Day is like, all right, we can put the holidays away now for another 360 some days, and I'm fine with that. We can get back to normal.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh. That made me forget what I was going to say. Oh. I want to add too.
Yeah.
And Brian helped me determine the key and everything, but I'm going to have a guest solo
Oh, that's right.
on
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Waller's new album.
That's worth talking about.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, so
Joe, so for the people who don't know, Joe Waller was the previous guitarist of
Minos and Dreadvale. And
Minos
he
and
was
Dreadvale.
also drummer in what's that band?
He was a drummer in the band?
He was in the band with John Liebel. He was a drummer.
Donna Valor?
Yeah, he filled in as drummer.
Oh, he was fill-in drummer for Donna
Valor. In
Valor.
on a music video, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. So our good old friends Minos and Donna Valor, we are going to be Aki's going to be dropping in on his solo project, throwing down some tasteful licks.
Well, I'm sure you'll record me, but I'll have you listen to it too, just because since it'll be on an album, I'm just like I want this to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't normally play in harmonic minor, so that'll be interesting.
There you go.
Complete side note, but as a guitarist, as someone who like always plays in natural minor or maybe major, or just one of the diatonics, man, it's so like, it's a good learning experience, but it feels so weird with harmonic minor where it's like, I just want like an easy pattern where it's like on the strings like 1 3 4 1 3 4, like
Well, those exist.
same intervals, but like that long interval of the 1/2 steps that really throws it off when you're doing scalar runs.
Yeah, there are ways around that though.
Ooh,
you
really?
need to basically you arrange the patterns so that the big interval is across two strings. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean some other time.
No, that's not.
But yeah, anytime you have like that or like that big thing on one string,
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, that gets cumbersome for sure. But there are
Are you doing the shocker?
That's what
Well, that's
Brian
what
just did.
Brian just did.
Oh.
well, I was more like 7 8 11 or like 8 11 12 is more what I was trying
That's
to
what she calls it. too.
demonstrate.
ladies.
Yeah.
2 in the third, 1 in the fourth.
Yeah. Augmented third and a minor second.
Now there is
Augmented second and a minor second.
Now there is a T-shirt idea.
2 in the third.
But no, they're
Now that is a T-shirt.
but there
hey,
are ways to do
email
that
us,
that are
Lords of the
not-
Trident at Gmail, if you want to see that on a
that are not
T-shirt.
super cumbersome.
We'll make
Okay.
that.
So I'll give you some hints if you
I'll
want.
take you up on
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to talk longer, but we have to cut it short tonight because we got to shoot a new music video with this guy and this guy. So, thanks so much for coming home. For home.
Balls.
Fucking them. Okay? I'm fucking all of them. So anyway, I hope you have a great New Year. And from the bottom of our hearts,
Cold cock.
cold cock. Good night.